Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. We've got Game 1 of the National League Division Series. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And towing the slab here, Paul Skeens. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing. About to get started here for Game 1. In half up to him. And the series is underway.
First pitch, 105.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Half lays off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And there's a foul ball. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone. 0-2 down.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. One gone here. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
Right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki will hit next.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's
If they could push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 1 of the NLDS. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's two down.
batting fifth, center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Two on, two outs. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. Cubs strand a couple. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Freddie Peralta. How about a scouting report on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Peralta was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure, for that guy.
There's a Pirates lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Brian Reynolds in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the 1-0. Fouled off left side. One and two here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing.
Him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
And they'll do it again. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll touch them all. The Pirates score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Brent Rooker now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Peralta, the pitch. Right side, hard hit. That ends the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Game 1 of the division series. Second inning set to go. Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. One up, one down.
Just pulled off. Instead of staying closed, if he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Matt Shaw now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's Nico Horner. Hey! Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and that's the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the second. Lau at the plate.
Pirates, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Off the mark there. 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Now all leave it up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Number 6.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Griffin.
Hey!
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Now he catches the corner for a strike. Stays alive. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Kelly getting the start at catcher, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. That clips a corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Chris, he looks locked in on reaching a milestone we know has been coming up for him.
Yeah, Boog, 2 to go, and he'll move up into a new echelon for career Ks. Pretty special when you get to watch a pitcher have a moment like that.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ.
Yeah!
And the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And Chris, I have to think he's feeling amped. Needs just 1 more strikeout for a career milestone.
Boog, he's amped, I'm amped, and I have to think the fans are too. Not every day you get to witness history like this.
Next to hit, Michael Busch. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two down, nobody on.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Man at second. To the left side, but it is well fouled. That's
No,
inside.
inside.
Ball 3. Seiya Suzuki in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down here in game 1 of the NLDS. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 2-1.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down, stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Hey!
And that's in there at the knees. Strike 3, Paul Skeens doing what he does best, collecting strikeouts. Cubs had 2 on this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Shea Langoliers. Langoliers recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish. And I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Close,
That's
but
ball
call
2.
the ball. Ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
There it is again. We've seen a few players swing at the fastball out of the zone, and lots of swings and misses early on.
Three-two now.
Ball.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Digging in, Termarr Johnson. There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that misses. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, out of the
3.
back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 4th. Brian Reynolds here.
Brian Reynolds.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Just misses with that one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a 1-2. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Everything in that at-bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course, that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Outside low. And that's ball 3. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So up next, Brent Rooker grounded out his first time up. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. And it's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Alvarez leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
That's outside.
Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Swings over the top of that one. The next pitch misses.
Down.
2-1. That one ripped but foul. Swung on, popped up left side. Happ gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates 1. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. To the right side, and that one handled. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Struck out swinging his first time.
Nope. Ball 1.
One now. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Out, number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder Ian Happ.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS.
Aye.
The 1-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss. 2
down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Michael Busch.
And now Michael Busch, 1 for 2. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Game 1 of the division series. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Connor Griffin now at the plate.
Ball 1.
Bullpen action for the Cubs. Porter Hodge up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brown getting loose as well. That's a strike. And the count 1-2. Peralta, the pitch. That one misses. And down 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. The Buccos down by a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and Porter Hodge takes over on the mound.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Balls put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
Langoliers at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
That's ball 2.
A little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Termarr Johnson waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Right through there for a strike. Runner on at third, 1 gone. ball
Take
4
your
to
base,
a
ball
board.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arm. Spots like this make the team earn their way on.
Termarr Johnson will hit next. 0 for 1 so far.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. That's in there. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Up next
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
And that's a base hit. Aimed to score from third. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And now it's going to be Brian Reynolds. That one at the knees for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. The 0-2. Pulled out on strikes. Good job at damage control. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. And now, Alex Bregman.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Bregman swings, hits one deep, left field, back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Foul ball there. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back here in Pittsburgh, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
You know, these
Inside,
Pirates
ball
putting
one.
together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Strike two. This one popped up. Pointer. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Fouled off. He was late. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. That pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And that one hammered back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He flexes his power with that swing, and now they're out front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, singing a laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Lau.
That's out.
The 1-0. And that one almost got him.
Aye.
The 2-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Swung out, broke it. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One down. Connor Griffin getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ripped on a line to center. For Armstrong. Takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Porter Hodge out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ben Brown. He's into the game with the bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit.
Ball, that's out.
O'Hearn, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Out towards right center field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. We go to the top of the 7th. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
Ball 1.
Late swing fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
No, that's low.
Skeens delivers. Just
Oh,
off the
out.
outside part of the plate. And that'll bring
Nope,
the
that's
tying
down. Ball
run
4.
to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Matt Shaw.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Tying run at the plate and fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The tying run at the plate.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The 2-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Nico Horner.
One out man at first. So here's Horner now. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fought off foul. The Pirates holding on to a 2-run lead here in the late stages of game one.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man at second. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Now 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The Buccos trying to protect a 2-run lead here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they trail by 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
2 outs, runner on first. And now here is Ian Happ.
Hey! Tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
That's a ball.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Ball to strike. That clips the corner.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
jackknifes out of the way.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Cubbies with the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground and foul ball. In the dirt, full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher, Shea